What's up, everybody? Really appreciate you all for tuning in. My name is Law Nation, LAW Nation. Want to be able to get this out real quick about Ben DiNucci. I heard the press conference with Mike McCarthy this morning. He talked about that there could be possible Andy if he can practice Saturday. But let's be real with it. It's going to be Ben DiNucci. I just think that that's a little smoke that he's putting out there so that teams would not beat on certain team, I guess, film tendencies and things like that. That's just where it goes. And I think after looking at Ben DiNucci's tape, not to pump him up, but I do like his delivery of the ball, although it's a side one. You know, he throws that side one out there. But I think that if the offensive line can give this young kid a few more seconds than they gave him last week, then it could be a situation in a case in a scenario where he can push the ball down the field. Think about this at JMU and even at Pitts when he played there. There was no CD Lamb. There was no Amari Cooper. There were no Michael Gallup caliber type of receivers he was throwing the ball to. So if these guys can figure out ways to give this guy enough time to operate within the confines of the delivery of the ball. And I think that he never had a running back like it in Ezekiel Elliott. If Ezekiel Elliott can get his, plan togetherness together, right? And of course, this offensive line is the biggest hole on the offense. The offensive line, we can look at the quarterback all day, right? Because even if the offensive line was intact, we would at least see that the running back can run through the hole or what have you. But from what I'm hearing is that Zach Martin might be out there. And if we can get that stone to be back and be up and be ready, then a lot of things can trickle from there, if that makes any sense to you all, right? So when I look at the complete picture, there's a chance, there's an opportunity for this team to do something. I'm going to say again, something on the offensive side of the ball. It's just that the defensive side of the ball, we've been historically bad. And then to add in the fact that our offense have not been able to push the ball down the field, it's just been a mess. Now, I do know that I hear a lot of noise from people saying that, hey, Law, we should tank. We should go ahead and give up. I don't want to have that defeative mindset. I was watching listening to 105.3 The Fan this morning with Tony Dungy. He was on the show and he was talking about, hey, teams should never tank because that defeative mindset will be trickulated on everybody. You should try to win every game. And he gave his philosophy when he was down there at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Before he got there, they was 1-8. They was on the losing streak, but they never could figure out ways to win. Although he never won the Super Bowl there, he built that team. And, Gruden, you guys know the story. He built that team the right way. So there are chances, there are opportunities to build the teams the right way. And he also said the same thing. He echoed the same thing about when he went over to the Colts. Everybody, I do know we want the Super Bowl now. We looking at this season and we saying, hey, we want these things to happen now. But sometimes it takes time. It takes time for everything to gel together. And let's see what we can get out of DiNucci. Let's see if he can really triculate this offense the right way. I know it seems like doom and gloom, right? But CD Lamb still got to play, right? Amari Cooper still got to earn his contract out there. We paying his brother all of those coins, right? And then on top of that, Gallup, put it like this. It'll be unfair to the guys that at the end of their career, as it relates to their, I guess I can't say end of career, end of their contract to display bad examples, basically. That's the reality of it for a selfish gain, because one can argue that you don't really get the guy that you really want when you tank. At the end of the day, yeah, you might have the all-star guy, but the mentality, collectively speaking, may be in shambles. Did you see that the Seattle Seahawks, did they tank to get a Russell Wilson? Did the Kansas City Chiefs tank to get, dare I say, a Pat Mahomes, right? Oh, did the who else out there is of the calibers that everybody like as it relates to quarterbacks? Oh, did the Patriots tank to get Tom Brady? I think that a lot of times we look at it like this. We can say and see with our eyes and say, okay, we would be better if we had this guy or that guy. But collectively speaking, you still got to do your homework. You still got to look at everything and say, okay, I want the mindset to win games. I don't want the mindset to know that, hey, we're trying to play half heartless, or we try to look at it like we're going to usher out this defeated mindset. No, you got to figure out ways to always improve and better your best. And on top of that, you don't want crazy things on your resume for the players who plan for contracts. That's why I'm kind of, it's strange to me that Jordan Lewis is playing the way he's playing because it's a contract year for him. It's strange to me when we look at Xavier Woods. This is a contract year for him. Now, the only two teams, two teams that they could probably go to after the end of this year, if people don't like what they see out of those guys, would be probably the Giants or the Raiders. Maybe, just maybe, the Colts. Well, we already know that the Kansas City Chiefs, they love all players, but it could be that situation. But back to Ben DiNucci, I like what I'm seeing out of the kid's skill set. I like what I'm seeing from his recognition of the field of view, what have you. Now, the problem and the warts are that he did play in that particular JMU division, and it was not heavy and hard competition like it is now. And on top of that, he does a lot of staring down the receivers. He's going to have to iron that out. He's going to have to fix and correct those things. And this is not going to happen just like that. But we do call Mike McCarthy the quarterback whisperer, right? We can't at one hand say that, okay, Aaron Rodgers, he was sweet when he came out of Cal. No, Aaron Rodgers had his issues and his warts as well, especially with throw mechanics and beyond. Now, somebody going to say, well, no, Aaron Rodgers made Mike McCarthy because he was a first-round quarterback and these sorts of things. No. There's too many people are fighting for Mike McCarthy right now. I just say this with Mike McCarthy. My only, I guess, negative vibe from him is that he got a Mike Nolan out there. That's on the defensive side of the ball. The offense been okay, in my opinion. Now, he is allowing, and I'm going to say it again, allowing Kellen Moore to throw this offense out there. And to me personally, I think that he should step up and be that guy to say, okay, no, I'm going to call the plays, but it may be too soon to really put Kellen Moore in front of the bus, especially as the second-year offensive coordinator. And I know it sounds like excuses to call upon this offense with all of these crazy injuries that's happening this year. So my thing is, let's just pump the brakes. Let's give this guy a chance and opportunity to see what he can showcase. Win, lose, or draw, it's still silver and blue. I've seen some people come in and say, hey, why do you still support this team? Why do you still root for this team? And all of this crazy stuff that's going on with this team. Well, that's what a diehard fan does. We don't run, at the tip of a feather. We fight this thing out. And a third of us were fans of the Cowboys before Jerry Jones bought the team. So all of the lovely stars and the things that you guys see, we fell in love before that guy bought the team, if that makes any sense as well. So we still going to support this team from the womb to the tomb. And I can't wait to see Ben DiNucci, the film. I can't wait to see that, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, or sad, or what have you. I can't wait to break down the film against DiNucci and the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll find out. We'll find out what will happen at the end of that. My thing is, before I run up out of here, Michael Gallup like him. Michael Gallup liked this DiNucci. He said, boy, that guy's slinging it. And Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott, saying, hey, this guy got a little jazz, a little swagger to him. So they like his command so far. And I love seeing that the players are speaking glowingly of the guy. Not like they were going to say anything negative anyway, right? So we'll find out what this team is all about in a few days, right? Let's go, Cowboy Nation. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. If this is your first time following this page or watching this page, hit that subscribe button, share this content, let friends, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboy Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best again. Let's go. We out. Peace. Yeah. Yeah.